The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, any doubts about whether they were going to be an elite team this year have already been put to rest by how well they've performed in the early stages of the season. They've gotten a groove right away and have yet to slow down. And Jahlil Okafor, the former Duke star, came into the league and was an impact player right away. It's rare to see a player with so much polish this early in his career.
You and Kenny hate this word, but I'm going to keep on saying that this guy has some of the best feet work in the post and can make defenders look foolish. Yes, it is. Not the fastest, but knows how to use his body to shield the ball, and I love his feet work.
Well, I think surprisingly he slipped to number 3 when he was drafted. After winning the national championship, I thought he'd go number 1. But right now I think he's got everything together. He's starting to get his act together on and off the court, so he understands that this can make him a star.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
This is a team they'll see a lot of, 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
Yet the second victory in as many tries would establish a positive pattern for this ball club. Give them a lot of confidence against this team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the 76ers, on
Simmons and Okafor together down low. Bodyguard is out there with Curry. And it's Covington in at the baseline. And that one's good. Schroeder. Brad, just how important is chemistry? How long can it take a team to develop a good kind of chemistry?
Well, one of the important parts about chemistry that we don't talk about enough, Kevin, in my opinion, is not when things are going good. Chemistry sometimes shows itself for teams when you're at the lowest points of the season and how quickly you can dig out. So you're always developing it, but it might be most important when you're struggling.
You were reading my mind. Now here's Bazemore. After Ben Simmons missed. Shot clock at 6. And here's Millsap from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's over 1. Pass to Okafor. Here's Simmons. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made a pick.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
It's good.
And you see how difficult he makes it on anyone that's going to try to guard him. Just an offensive dominant player.
They set the pick. Schroeder gets to Millsap. Tipped away. Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by Schroeder. Curry gets the buckets.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
I think he spotted an area on the floor to gain that separation and then let it fly with a quick release.
Here is Korver after the Sixers pick up 2. The pass to Schroeder. Again, they're going to Bazemore with it. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to the body. Here's the feed to Simmons. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
You see the coach trying a few different rotations in that game, shaking things up, trying to get something going, but nothing was working.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the bucket by the Hawks. He feeds it to Covington. Lets it go with the 3. Another is by Philadelphia. And it's gone 4-2 from deep here. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he expects their interior defense to be airtight. He said rim protection is something we really do well. Our ability to contest shots allows us to become more aggressive on the perimeter. It makes it a win-win. We'll see if all of that holds up for them. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
I'm surprised they're not going with a little bit more of a balanced approach, but they say that defense wins championships, so the focus is there, and we'll see if that gives them the benefit of the doubt.
There's Schroeder. Philadelphia able to drain the fruit. Just 5 to shoot. And that needs to get off the shot. Millsap misses.
Oh, that's a tough three-point shot when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there, closing out on the shooter to contest. They have made him adjust that just a bit.
Now here's Okafor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it right.
Schroeder with the ball. The other 10-point performance last game out. Here's Millsap. Hands the shot from the lane. Millsap getting his first points of the night. The 76ers leading by 3. Out to the wing. Okafor inside. He's against Splitter. And the shot goes in. The Hawks have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Schroeder picks to Millsap. Now the dish to Schroeder. Baseline J on the way. Outside Millsap. Bucket 6. Curry with the steal. And here comes the break. Second chance shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And Simmons just fending off opposing players on the glass, showing real muscle. And when you see Ben Simmons on paper, it might not be that impressive, but once you watch him move, you see what the hype is all about. Runs like a guard with a forward's body. Incredible quickness for a player his size makes him a nightmare matchup.
That's good from Simmons. And with Simmons in his frame, it shines in the open court. He can handle the ball and lead a break like few others can't that side.
Yeah, and what's great about Simmons in any situation is the control he has over his speed and body. Often you see physically gifted players like him take time to learn how to control both of those attributes. Simmons not only has an NBA-ready body, he has the dexterity and power over it to make incredible things happen on the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Well, when your opponent keeps piling on like this, your only choice is to get together during a timeout and fix it. Well, Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer, his players will tell you, does a great job of being inclusive, making everybody from the stars to the reserves feel like they matter. He's establishing a collective trust. It makes a difference on the court. You can see the communication between staff and player.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the threes and the twos last season for Atlanta.
And the long-range game, a staple for them offensively. It's clear they embrace the value of that extra point, and spacing the floor, something they look to do every time they're on the court.
Ripped away. Here's Covington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pulls it from 20. And that one goes long. March to the line 10. And Schroeder in the corner. Back to Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Bazemore takes the splitter. They need this. Nice splitter.
Splitter up on the rim. Nice decision near the hoop to take advantage of that one.
To the middle. Noel, it's in the short one. Noel's got his first 2 points.
They're finding lanes to go now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's in on Wilson. Schroeder gets it off the glass.
Nice job here of establishing an inside presence.
The 76ers leading by 8. Here's the bodyguard. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana.
You guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference.
Now here's Schroeder after Ben Simmons miss. Schroeder kicks the splitter. Shot clock at 5. From Korver. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, offensively, they got all the momentum behind them. Got the D on the ropes, and they just kept going easy.
There's the bodyguard. He has 7. Now good with the triple. Korver against Burke. And that one, good.
Outstanding job by Korver and how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Leads it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5.
Really, how about the police on that triple there? Because he's getting a lot of height in that matchup.
Well, grab your tape measure. He sized him up, realized he had just enough space to get that one off.
Atlanta calls timeout. When you think of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, I mean, the slashers, though, seem to always come before the players who make their nail in the rim. So fun to watch.
Well, James Harden really does it best in the league. And I've watched James Harden games on television, but I've also had an incredible pleasure being able to call James Harden games by the court. And to see him manipulate defenders, and I'm not talking about one, I'm talking about 3 and 4 on possessions to find his way to the free throw line. He's remarkable and has an uncanny ability to draw those fouls.
Slithers. He doesn't. I don't know if it's power, although I think he's a very strong, physically strong guy. He controls his body about as well as any slasher in the league.
Controls his body, Kevin, is able to stop, start, change angles that a lot of players just can't even think about. They just don't even conceive that you're able to do that. That slow down, 2-step, and he does so many tricky things also, Kevin, with the way he moves the ball around. He extends it away from his body, brings it back in, brings it towards the defender, and then away from the defender, and guess what? It results in free throws most every time.
Something to watch. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Chris Humphries has checked in for Splitter. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Korver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Jack dishes to Sefolosha. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
You're going to give Sefolosha that much room, you know he's got a great chance of taking and making it.
Rodriguez gives it to Simmons. Irons from the line. Good is the jump shot ball. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And you're waiting for him to miss on this down. You want to be able to wait.
Hit by Humphries. Now Sefolosha. Jack for 3. So it's Philadelphia leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's the machine. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading trade balls.
Now here's Korver. And Jack kicks to Sefolosha. Just 5 in the clock. Korver gets a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the machine. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Simmons passes to the low. Second chance effort. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Sefolosha with the steal. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 8. Back to Rodriguez, expanding his range. And a shot. No good. Check with the defensive ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8-16. Simmons. Here's the machine by Sefolosha. Rebounded by Sefolosha. The Hawks shooting at a 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Irons from deep. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 3rd rebound tonight. That's to Uwawu. And he catches it by Johnson as that one drops in for him. And the 76ers lead by 7. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to thin guys off and get those rebounds.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. A 17-footer. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That's good from Simmons. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Hawks. Okafor is checked in for the 76ers. Rashawn Holmes comes in for the Machine. So he hits them both.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
Now here is Jet. Got a piece of it. Deep.
He's excited.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
Having complete control over what it is you're doing and avoiding distractions. It's hard to accomplish, but good job so far tonight. There's definitely a feeling that the Hawks are building the right way around players with great character. Hard to find a selfish player in the bunch. It's the Spurs pedigree of the front office brought over by Mike Budenholzer. They understand that the culture is a big part of building a winning organization.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. And Okafor together down low. And it's Rodriguez in at the wall. And keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health. They're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forward. That's why I'm able to players off the league as much as possible.
Good report, T.A. Thank you.
One thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. You talk about the great chemistry of this Hawks team. You see it every time they take the court.
Well, Coach Budenholzer calls it breaking bread, making sure that the locker room has a bond and that you care a little bit about your teammates more than what they're just doing on the court. And you can certainly see the result out there on the floor. The Hawks play a very likable, team-oriented system.
Schroeder hits them both. Brand-new won titles in San Antonio. They led the way, but it seems like nowadays smaller market teams are becoming just as competitive as the ones in big cities.
Well, think for guys, they understand watching these small market teams over the course of the last 10, even 15 years, seeing the success that the teams have had, or winning championships, but individually where these players show up. They're showing up in commercials. They've got their shoe deals, so the idea of the mass market has gone away. You can have the same kind of exposure, Kevin, as long as you're on one of those 30 NBA teams, they're going to find you.
So much is on TV. You talked about this before. So much is on every game is seen. Every player is talking about it.
There's no way that you can hide from that kind of exposure. So guys who are looking at teams in the future of where it is that they like to play the game, big cities really aren't mattering as much to them anymore.
Now, here is Humphries. He had a 15-point line in Chicago.
The thing he did most was cluster the defense. I really like how he showed no fear in costly attack the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throw.
Philadelphia with the ball. Following the three by a man. That one good for two. And here's Schroeder. He's got down. There's a good screen. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shoots it up. And Curry pulls it down.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Passes it to Holmes. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's the machine, defended by Jack. Here's the machine. Trying to back it in, but he misses. Hawks trail by 6. And Jack kicks to Humphries. Feeds it to Muscala. Trails the baseline jumper. Muscala's got his first basket of the night. Philadelphia's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's the machine. He has 5. It's 3 outside. That one doesn't go.
After hitting a 3 in the first quarter, he's gone cold from the perimeter during this one.
Dishes the check. And now the 76ers on the break. And cut. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, that pass is good according to plan.
If these guys are focused on making a push with the basketball, they can be very good.
Scott's check in for Anthony. Wilson comes in for Cephalosha. The 76ers shoot their first shot from the foul line here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 7% as a team from the line.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Schroeder kicks to Scott. Knocked loose. Outside check. He dishes it to Schroeder. Pocket 6. He kicks to Muscala. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
Man, when he's missing those kind of good looks, his team is in some serious trouble.
Here's the machine. Another this time, Philadelphia.
Terrific defense. They definitely read the scouting report on this guy and could not have played him more perfectly there. He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. Just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result.
It's 3 outside. The 76ers with another miss.
And just imagine how much they'd be up by guys if his shot was going in.
Here's Jim. And that ends on the win. Jack's got 8 points. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Good on the shot.
And started hot. He's only gotten
Action on just 33% on the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. And Jack kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside Millsap. Back to Schroeder. Here's the machine. He's got 10. A 10 shot, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 12.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
Schroeder with the ball. Now Curry. He has 5.
outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor. But after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's the floater. They recover it. Second chance effort. That's good. Now he just takes it. 4 makes it in this game.
It's pretty solid there, but Schroeder finds a way to knock one down.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
In the last meeting of these 2 teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Well, we all know that you come from a huge basketball family. Your dad, Rick, leading the way in the Hall of Fame, and your brothers all played at various levels. What was it like growing up in a basketball-centric household?
Well, first of all, thanks for the underhanded compliment there. You got that?
Free throws inside. I got it.
It was a lot of fun. Having 2 older brothers and 1 younger, it was very, very competitive. So maybe some of the sapling from the fruits of that tree dripped into us with regards to playing the game. And just was around it, so it felt very natural to be in the locker room, to be on the gym floor, and then eventually push the potential to see where you could get.
And some pretty good discussions around the family dinner table, I'm sure, on the game.
Some decent ones, but Kevin, we played a lot more wiffle ball, soccer, Nerf football than basketball, and most of those games never ever got to the ending. Too much fighting. Too much
Some
fighting.
violence. Here's the bodyguard after the basket by Atlanta. Noel, a screen on Jack. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Marks through by 7. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Outside Jack. Puts up a 3. Jack missing again. 76ers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. To the paint. Now here's Bazemore, guarded by Kirk. Bazemore dishes to Split. And count it. 2 guards with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
Waiting, great patience from Splitter to draw the foul, and then sink the shot.
Kyle Korver deflecting for Paul Nelson. The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And a casualty of the Spurs freeing up space for LaMarcus Aldridge. They had to trade away Thiago Splitter. He went off to Atlanta.
And no surprise there, the connection with Budenholzer and the Spurs in tracking down Thiago Splitter to make him a nice addition to this basketball team. One thing you'd like to see is to have Thiago Splitter have a few healthy seasons before it's all said and done.
Here's Jack. Philadelphia able to drain the fruit. Splitter sets a screen. Here's Corley from 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Shocking he blew that opportunity, guys. 9 times out of 10, that is an easy make.
Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And just a little bit ragged defensively. Not one of the better efforts, as you can tell by the score. They've been low energy for most of the night.
Now here's Jack. He's got it.
Well, I guess the D didn't read the scouting report that you can't let Culver get free from the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Here's the bodyguard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. The bodyguard's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the 76ers. And Jack kicks the Splitter. Shoots off the screen. Stolen away. Here's the bodyguard. 13 points in the game. Inside. And stolen by Splitter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Jack leading the charge. Bazemore misses. The 76ers leading by 10. The shot. Again, Philadelphia. Yes, sir. They've sheared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Korver against Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot and gets to the line to shoot two. For Philadelphia, they have been all four of their chances so far in this one.
Two shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta calls timeout. And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. I mean, but the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seeds. They didn't want to buy apples. I guess they wanted to grow them from the ground up. Boy, they better get that harvest moving fast. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Well, when your opponent keeps piling on like this, your only choice is to get together during a timeout and fix it.
Comparison of assists versus turnovers as we see the comparison over the last 10 games to the season as a whole for Curry. The Hawks trail by 13. And the rejection by Noel. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. For Atlanta, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he knocks down the first one.
And the Sixers, patiently building with young talent. And through all the losing, Coach Brett Brown talked about seeing the daylight, and I think we're starting to see it as well. The roster is starting to take shape, and maybe that optimism is just around the corner for the Sixers.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the Sixers are drafted for talent, and for me, a lot of front court players. You wondered, Greg, how it would all fit in.
And I think especially for a young team with so many needs, and you're best served going with the best player available. They've evaluated how the pieces fit, and now they can make the moves necessary to complete that puzzle. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Well, Mike Scott's coming along at a great time in the NBA as a guy who is a spread 4. He spaces the floor and can knock down triples. That's something in his arsenal.
That's good from Scott. And you look at Mike Scott. He played at Virginia, second rounder back in 2012.
And pretty quickly establishing himself as a good rotation player in Atlanta. Not a great rebounder or a defender, but there's always a place for shooting, especially if you're a big in the NBA.
Both good from the line that time.
And working getting themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's the bodyguard, defended by Jack. The bodyguard passes to Covington. They grab their own miss. Here's the machine, and at last they get one to fall.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Right side check. Scott dishes the quarter. Use that pick to get in close. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, had his head on a swivel and found the open man. Nice assist.
Here's the bodyguard, defended by Jack. Noel against Witter. That one goes in. Noel's got 5. Here's Jack. 8 points for him. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say, they get to the next level of their offense. Take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. They do that one, they automatically influently get to the third option. Very few teams do that.
That's the intriguing, DA. That's what it's all about. Thank you. The Hawks trail by 9. Kicks to Scott. That's in. He found his rings with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Faster machine. Here's the bodyguard. Takes up the pick. Robinson inside the line. And against Philadelphia.
And he came off that screen and he just didn't get over the top of it.
And he's not a guy you can give open looks to. He has to be better. Gotta learn a lesson there.
Philadelphia leading by 9.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
It will be if they play this right. Definitely should hold it for the last shot.
And here's Curry. He's got 8. On the arc. It could go. And so that brings the first half to a close. Philadelphia ahead, up by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. It's not very defensive.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. By the end of the first quarter, they ended up with a 9-point margin. Then in a hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. Look at the bodyguard in this one. He's been everywhere.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half? In terms of finding his teammates, just a plethora of assists.
It's funny to see him making these kind of plays because he tries in other areas. Tonight, he's in share mode.
The second half beginning in just a moment. On the wings, it's Korver and Bazemore. Splitter is out there with Paul Nelson. And Schroeder in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer to start the 7th inning. He was all alone. Six take the first pass and the second one put on the board for the Hawks. Out left to the wing. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 11 points.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Well, we have mad bombers on both of these teams, each one bringing it from the depths.
Now here's Millsap. Schroeder with the ball. On the wing, Korver. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Shot clock at 5. Takes the split. Rebound by the 76ers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and they focus on the back end.
You talk about with the Hawks is the versatility and the depth of their front court. Not the biggest inside, but certainly their skill level is a cut above, and they can hurt you in many ways.
Brent, you mentioned the depth for the Hawks. They've been a very savvy team, filling out that bench with players who can contribute.
Yeah, one of young players and old players, they're doing a good job of finding some international talent as well. A nice balance on their roster, and it seems like they know which direction they're going, and for right now, what they're doing.
Good on the second free throw. Little over minute gone in the second inning. Curry against Korver. Splitter sets a screen. Outside Korver. Splitter inside. He's covered by Noel. And missed late. Here's the bodyguard. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
You can see the focus there. His desire is evident. All hugs and kisses right now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses.
So the Hawks offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and great shooting. They keep their shooters spread all over the floor, and if they can't get layups, those catch-and-shoot opportunities are something they're great at.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and the three-point play change right here. One free throw coming up.
Huge play from Millsap, getting hit on the shot, but still sinking that one over the deep.
And the catch-and-shoot jumper, statistically a better shot than pull-up, but Brent, the Hawks make it the foundation of their offense.
Yeah, even when they're driving or they're posting up, you always get the sense that they're looking for the next pass, and then potentially, Kevin, even the pass after that, the hockey assist. So you have to have a collection of good decision makers and guys confident to step up and knock down open shots.
The Hawks trail by 9. Nobody near Schroeder. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, I know gravity's out there, but not everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 17. Missed inside.
The defense arrived just in the nick of time to throw him off there. So fortunate he missed out.
And Bazemore gets to Korver. Millsap screen. Korver passes to Millsap. Down low. Got a piece of it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's the bodyguard. Offensive rebound. Noel passes to the machine. They shoot again. And it's simply for Nelson.
Sending that move back.
And now making some changes. Humphries comes in for Splitter. And Tavo Cephalosha subbed in for Kyle Korver. Then for the 76ers, Embiid comes in for Robert Covington. And the Wahoo subbed in for Curry. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to the machine. Here's the bodyguard. Lets it go with a three. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Atlanta calls timeout. And you often see players talking with an official after a call or non-call. Were you ever able to make headway with the ref by talking to them after a play, whether you agree, disagree, or whatever?
Well, the biggest part about it, Kevin, is all about your approach. So if you walk up to the referees and you're kind and you're courteous, they're going to listen to what it is that you have to say. So it's all about your timing and your approach with the officials to point out something that may be happening in the game or a trend that you see in the early part of the game, just to draw their attention to some of that action during the course of the period.
Did coaches always make players aware who was officiating and what to look for?
I really never had a coach in a pregame meeting, Kevin, come in and mention the officials who were reffing that game that night. Never happened in my career.
The bodyguard really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Rashawn Holmes comes in for the machine. The Hawks trail by 12. Schroeder kicks to Humphries. Back to Schroeder. Third quarter of basketball here in Houston. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the right side. Picked by Humphries. That one a little long. The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Uwawu from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Sepulveda's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now Schroeder. He's got 11. The feed to Sepulveda. Picked by Humphries. 6 on the shot clock. Sepulveda dishes to Millsap. Bazemore for 3. Hits the 3-point shot. Bazemore's got his second basket of the night.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't give him room like that to fire.
There's the triple. Rebound by Sepulveda. Sepulveda's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Sepulveda, a lot more news off the court for 2014 than on it. I'm just glad that he has moved on from those incidents, finds himself in a good place, and is back playing his brand of basketball.
Here's Okafor. Dropping the basket by Wilkins. Shot at 2 middle. Okafor's got 6. The Hawks through line 9. And Bazemore kicks to Millsap. Now here's Sepulveda. Bazemore for 3. It's tipped. But they get it back. Second team triple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Connects from 3-point range. Here's Schroeder. He's got 11. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's the bodyguard. Embiid. He hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Bazemore. Tight defense on him. To stop the run. Atlanta gets it back. 5 on the clock. Schroeder attacks in the tray. 13 points for him. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
And the Hawks making a change here. Muscala's checked in. Embiid the screen. To the paint. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luabu's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And knowing that's the kind of D the opposition has been playing, he's going straight for the jugular, just like he should.
Here's Cephalosha, and Cephalosha with the jam.
Cephalosha with that length can be difficult to guard on the attack.
And the 76ers with some changes. Simmons checked in for Embiid, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Luabu. The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw good, Cephalosha. The 76ers leading by 10. Rodriguez outside. Here's Simmons. The 15-footer. Good. Simmons got 9.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Okafor with the steal. Rodriguez passes to Simmons. To the wing on the left. And here is Rodriguez. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From 12 feet out. No good from Simmons. The Hawks trail by 12. In the corner, it's Jack. Here's Humphries. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Up 3 from Simmons. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The 76ers third. Number 5, the Hawks.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
Outside Millsap. Millsap a screen. Scripted away. Here's Holmes. Passes it to Rodriguez. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Millsap dishes to Jack. He feeds it to Muscala. Cephalosha kicks to Humphries. That one goes. Humphries has got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful setup. Put that pass right where it needed to be.
And here is Rodriguez. There's the dish to Simmons. The good-looking shot from the wing. Simmons got 11 points.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Dishes it to Humphries. Feeds to Millsap. He kicks to Jack. Trying his luck deep. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bulls can't get it to go in. Hawks through by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Simmons with it. 11 points in the game. The pass to McConnell. Here's the 3. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Humphries has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Cephalosha. And he drops it in from the low post. Cephalosha's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Rodriguez. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
So for the Hawks, Scotty's checked in for Humphries. And it's Korver in for Paul Millsap. And the 76ers also making a change. Morel's checked in for Okafor. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 at 6.
the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
There's a screen by Noel. Back to McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Noel. The Hawks trail by 15. And Jack picks to Muscala. He dishes it to Zavalosha. There's the screen. Pass to Jack. Here's Muscala. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Scott pulls it in. Atlanta shooting at least at 44% clip rate. Outside Jack. Now Zavalosha. 8 points for him. Corver kicks to Jack. And against the shot that ball coming off the pick. Jack's got 13 points. The 76ers leading by 13. Kicks it to Simmons. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. McConnell is deflected. Now here's Corver. It's to Muscala. Jack against Rodriguez. On the wing. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his third rebound tonight.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Takes a three. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Philadelphia leading by 16. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Schroeder. What's the status, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. If he were to be out with an injury now, it really hurt this team, Kevin, because they count on him to do so many things.
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Thompson. He's out there with Noel, and it's Holmes in the small forward. Here's McConnell. Expanding his range. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. This offense is checked in for Atlanta's Chris Humphrey. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Some changes for Philadelphia. The machine's checked in for Noel. Okafor comes in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Or just just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Splitter, that's good.
Exceptional work from Splitter down low in terms of his positioning. Perfect place to snatch that board and get back up with it.
Rodriguez outside. And Okafor has it in the corner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they're getting away with the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Master Rodriguez. Sinks the triple. Here's Bazemore. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cephalosha kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Korver for three. Bangs on the trifecta.
Okay, that's Korver's go-to. As soon as he catches that ball right there, it's going right up. Gotta love that approach.
And here is Rodriguez over to the wing. Outside Curry. The pass to Rodriguez. It's a nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The jump hook again, Philadelphia.
Well, you can't give him that kind of position in the post.
Absolutely not. Bottom line is the D has to do everything it can to prevent him from getting that deep.
Now here's Korver. Splitter sets a screen. There's the pick. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And good as it just snaps right down through the net.
But once Bazemore gets the ball off the pass, he immediately skies up for the jump shot and nails it. You like to see that kind of assertive, aggressive, confident attitude.
Here's Holmes. Here's the machine, and the 76ers tack on two more.
Fading away, he buries that one in traffic. Takes great body control to make that one go.
The feed to Splitter. Down low. Here's the machine. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap was checked in for Chris Humphries. Then for the 76ers, Simmons checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And the bodyguards subbed in for Rodriguez. Last season, I heard Byron Scott say he'd support the creation, Brent, of a four-point line beyond the three-point line and another 3 to 4 feet out. What do you think of that?
What do I think of Byron Scott?
No, what do you think of the four-point shot?
I'm not for the four-point shot, Kevin. There is a way to get 4 points on the possession, Kevin, but four-point line I don't think is something that the league needs to invest time in.
Agree.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bazemore. And Brent, you look at Kent Bazemore, undrafted out of Old Dominion. At first, he was known more for his sideline antics as a reserve for the Warriors than anything else.
Well, now he's got other guys on the sideline waving towels, Kevin. He's developed into a very valuable rotation player, and he still plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I think that really helps him. Well, hard not to root for a guy like Kent Bazemore, who just keeps working and improving. A breakout season for him in 2015, 2016. Starting most of the games for the Hawks, he showed he could score inside and out.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up. And you look at Bazemore, great progress on offense, but, you know, Brett, he won that Lefty Driesell Defensive Player of the Year in college basketball.
Yeah, trust me, a lot of coaches pay attention to those kind of awards, knowing that a guy has made it to the league because of their prowess on the defensive end.
Now here's Splitter. Bazemore passes to Korver. Now here's Bazemore, guarded by Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 21. To the left wing. Pass to the machine. Here's the bodyguard. There's the three. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Okafor against Splitter. He feeds it to Baseman. A three ball. Hands it from downtown. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, and when you see a player have to come out of a game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Out to the right wing. Passes it to the machine. Baseline try. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hawks trail by 18. Korver kicks to Millsap. Millsap a screen. That's a two from Sefolosha. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the pass to the body. And Curry has it in the corner. And the three off target. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Korver against Curry. A piece of it. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, and when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The 76ers leading by 18. Simmons with it. To the inside. And stolen by Sefolosha. Ball stolen. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Is checked in for Bember.
And Ben Simmons was so highly praised during his brief college career. Came in with lofty expectations, and his play on the court really nothing short of amazing. Still, his team faltered, and he didn't even get a chance to play in the tournament. And that's a rare thing for a top prospect like him.
It's going to be 2 free throws, 2 contact on the shot. And with Simmons not getting to play in the tournament, it wasn't his fault by any means. He was pretty much carrying that team on his back.
Yeah, and that can be good and bad for him and his NBA prospects. Didn't get the chance to play in high-pressure games and prepare the mental fortitude. However, he knows what it is like to be the man on a team and what it takes to perform at a high level.
That free throw, no good. Brett, there's been some talk that the dependency on three-pointers is bad for the game of basketball. Even Greg Popovich, your former coach, said they weren't great for the sport. Do you see any truth in that?
I think Pop's just upset that he didn't have as good a three-point shooters on his team over the past couple of years. I don't think so, Kevin. I mean, the game is moving towards the three-point line and expanding the space and pace type of offenses that we've seen, and teams having great success doing that. It's really hard to fault a team like Golden State, who's the blueprint for that sort of activity, motion, and scoring prowess. That's what teams are looking to do. The copycat league is underway, and more three-pointers are coming.
Curry against Korver. on Millsap. Pokes away and stolen by Simmons. It's stolen by Corbin. Oh, here comes Corbin all alone. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. The 76ers leading by 19 points. The bodyguard passes to Simmons. Here's Embiid. Buries it from three-point range.
Downtown marksman. Always a little surprising how consistent he is from deep because he's such a big guy.
Millsap kicks the jab. Still inside. Embiid's there. And the shot counts. He's fouled. There's a chance for a three-point play.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for the 76ers.
Well, Splitter is a winning player having a championship under his belt. His winning mentality, a huge bonus for the squad.
Now here's Curry to the paint, and it's out of bounds. Not
exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
And the 76ers with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons, for Curry, and Rodriguez is subbed in for the bodyguard. A hard trail by 19. Outside Millsap. The three. Take it back to 2.
Over the years, Millsap has done a great job of expanding his range all the way out to the three-point line.
Now Rodriguez. Dishes it to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds, and it takes possession. Atlanta's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Taken away by Rodriguez. Feeds to Embiid. Luwawu, the pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Luwawu. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Yes, that goes in.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
He gathers himself so quickly, really has a great instinct for hitting that mid-range jumper.
Now here's Splitter. He kicks it to Korver. Cephalosha up top. He dishes it to Splitter. Back to Cephalosha. And takes it in for the layup of a very nice feat.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Kicks it to Covington. Back to Rodriguez. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way.
If you let Cephalosha fill the lane like that, Kevin, he usually finds a way to make you pay dearly. He's a clever player with a lot of tricks up his sleeve around the bucket.
Here's Covington. Tries from 10, and he hits the jump shot. The Hawks trail by 16 to the middle. Back to Jack. Shoots a 3. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Thompson, a screen on Millsap. Here's Rodriguez, and it's sent back by Millsap.
At the line of the Hawks, Bravo, Cephalosha. Team shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, Cephalosha has really carved out a nice role for himself in the NBA. A very important role player, definitely known for his lockdown defense.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Noel's checked in for Thompson. The bodyguard comes in, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Rodriguez. And he can't hit the second. The 76ers leading by 16. With Samart, Korver with the defensive effort. Outside check. And there's the foul. We'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
2 shots.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Jared Jack. And Jared Jack drops them both.
Always a steady hand there at the free throw line.
The bodyguard passes to Embiid. Marries the long-range jumper. Embiid's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. Now here is Jack. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line of the Hawks, Jared Jack. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Jack. They're finally making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Luwawu's checked in. And Jack drops them both. The 76ers leading by 15. Timeout for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers updated me on the situation. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, he can recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
We always think about when players go down, how horrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well. I hope he's on the floor quickly.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 17. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Korver dishes to Jack. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'm not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
They enjoyed a big boost from a strong play of the bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Let's go off the bench to their victory.
And they took charge when it counted, and will be notching their 9th win overall.
As we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for the bodyguard.
He was able to manufacture offense tonight, even when they had plays that broke down or he had multiple defenders on him. It just didn't matter. He was going to get his points any way he needed to.
When you think about free throws, getting a shooting foul is one of the best outcomes offensively for most players, and we've got guys in this league that can really do it well.
Still one of the most important aspects, Kevin, of an offensive thrust is to show the officials during any game that you're willing to attack the rim and go in there with fearlessness. Most of those guys end up getting to the free throw line and shooting very effective shots. You're always looking for 1 point per possession, and if you can step to the free throw line with nobody around you unguarded and knock a couple down, it benefits your team.
How often, though, do you think that's the best shot as opposed to driving, drawing a couple defenders in there, then kicking it out?
Well, I think
what the analytics would say on that?
Well, I think you have to be really selective on who it is that you're kicking it out to. But certainly the free throw is one of the most important shots in the game of basketball. And usually the most aggressive team is going to shoot more on a nightly basis.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Okafor is checked in for Joel Embiid. Thompson comes in, and Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. We've got 1:08 left in the game. The feed now to Prince. Will not go. This is off the front line. Philadelphia dictating the flow. 22 is their biggest lead. And Simmons kicks to Noel. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
They set the screen. Here's Scott. Busts the jam and a crazy basket. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons passes to Covington. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
And their aggressiveness, their execution really silenced a raucous crowd. Love the attitude they came in with here.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Hardaway hits them both. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Jacks up a three. No good there. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan player of the game, the bodyguard.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
Well, Ernie reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy. And he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.